Hey everyone, Lotus Prince here. I have something rather interesting to show you. It's an old computer game that to my knowledge has never been ported to consoles because I honestly don't know why it would. But I happen to like it because it's easy to pick up, it's fun to play, has replayability, and it also has a certain nostalgic value to me because it's the first video game I ever played. This is when I was some single-digit number of years old. And this is also before video games were ingrained into the mainstream like they are now. They existed, but there wasn't a gamer culture or anything like that. So maybe you had some games, maybe you didn't. Which ones you did have, who knows? It's probably mostly chance. Speaking of which, I have no idea how we got this game, where, or why. Computers were basically for work. Maybe my father got it from some coworker or something. I don't know. But he brought it home one day and we played it and we had fun with it. And to this day, he and I still remember the game, and my dad will still occasionally make references to the boss of the third level. You'll probably see why. And it's genuinely amusing each time. This is Jumpjet for MS-DOS. Let's go crazy.
Well, here we are in DOS box anyway, emulating DOS. Let's play the game. It's a very, very simple game. Those are mountains. Yes, they are. So, my first mission is seek out and destroy 3 bombers. Up. The more you press it, the faster you go. Same goes for left and right. Spacebar shoots. The end. So I'm looking for bombers, but oh god, whoa. Those planes can be vicious. Now I want the bombers, but I would also like points. And yeah, the planes try to match your height. They maintain whatever speed they're currently going at, but they will match your height, and it can get really scary if you're going fast when you don't know what's going on, because all of a sudden they just show up and go in front of you. And of course I'm looking for bombers. I can't beat the level until... Oh god. Yeah, see, that's how it's done. Now where's that? There you are. Oh god! Ah, one of them got me. It's actually pretty embarrassing to die on the first level, but what do you want from me? It came out of nowhere. And it maintains the amount of bombers I've killed. I took down 2. They don't tell you, I think, how many you need to take down. I believe it's 3. You'll know it when you've gotten enough. And there are more bombers than you need, so you can go for more for extra points. But right now it tells me to return to base. Conveniently, there's that little left arrow at the bottom of the screen. The level eventually loops. The further I go to the right, eventually it'll tell me to go to the right. Like, it tells you which way is closer to your base, which is quite convenient. So let's just go ahead and get to the base now, and oh god, and eventually hopefully not die. If I do die now, it'll just advance the level. But I would like to make it there safe and sound. Boom. Bonus. Congratulations, you have qualified for a bonus round. As far as I know, beating the level qualifies you. Kill jets or die, whatever comes first. I have a timer at the bottom, so if I last the whole level, that... Oh my god, that also makes me win! Well, I swear to god I'm usually better than this. That was pretty disgraceful. Points. Yay. Now I've destroyed 3 oil tankers. I do like how your bullets go down, so you're almost a bomber yourself. Now the oil tankers, of course, are on the ground, but there we go. I've tested this. You do not need to destroy the tower on the right for it to count, but you know, why the hell not? Also, those tanks, like air or ground, the tanks or the jets can make things pretty scary. So wherever I go, that's just how it is. It doesn't matter. Making the place slightly safer for when I do have to descend. Up, see? It can get scary. So I gotta watch the air and the ground, because while I'm focusing on the tanks, you never know when little yellow planes might come my way. That's 2 tankers. That was extremely lucky on my part. Also, there's a volcano. because why not? I am close. Jeez, I'm doing terribly right now with my reflexes. So the base, is back to the left, but I might as well just loop through the level. The bombers fly whatever which way. Maybe I'll miss some, but if you loop the level, tankers aren't going anywhere. So by the time I get to the base, I have to have taken down every single tanker, right? And as you can see, the arrow switched from left to right, so now I'm closer going this way anyway. There we go. And again, there are set speeds. I press right to go faster, press right to go even faster, press left to go slower until I stop, and then turn around. I like this, by the way. See, I get my little wheels, and then I lose them. I always thought that was kind of cool. Boom. Bonus round. Hopefully I don't suck this much. And it's not yellow jets either. I'm in space, because shut up. Now I'm going after UFOs and meteors. You'll notice the UFOs do not attempt to match my height, but to compensate for that, there's just more crap on screen. Look at this. It's a freaking disaster. And pardon if you hear my keyboard mashing. I'm just wailing on the spacebar right now. Yeah, the jets are arguably scarier, but the UFOs are thinner, more difficult to hit, and again, there's so much crap on screen. It's absolutely, it's absolutely crazy. I deserve that. That's alright, though. It's just points. Cool sound. This is my favorite level by far. All of a sudden, it just goes into weird supernatural territory. Destroy the head of Doom. This, like, it's not every mission is destroy 3 things and then move on, or collect 3 keys, or blow up 3 enemies, or whatever. You know, even modern games do that repetitive ridiculousness now, but this game, no, they give you 2 levels like that in a row, and then they change it up on you. You thought it was going to be the same level over and over again with different sprites? Think again. I guess they're not oh, those little nuts? Those are from the walking enemies that you saw a little while ago. They just produced those because, I don't know. They're annoying because they also track your height. Oh, there's my main... Oh. Or maybe the head produces the thing? Got him, that was close. I actually had a really good round this time. If he kills me, he comes back completely healed the next time. I can't just rely on previous progress like I could for the last 2 levels. Also, yeah, I was mistaken. The head of Doom is the guy who makes those little nuts. That's what I always call them. Come up. And now for the last level of the game. Rescue hostage from enemy quarters. Even this is not a destroy everything mission. Although, I have to face, like, everything. Yeah, the UFOs are just here now, because shut up. Why not? Also, I like how I have the arrow of where to go now. It tells me where this hostage is, which is kind of considerate of the game to do. Ugh. But just, there's freaking missiles and UFO. In fact, you know what? Here's what I'll do. I'll make this place a little safer for the trip back and destroy whatever's launch. Hey, there's my little hostage. There he is. Hey, now I go back home and try not to die. If I do die, though, I'll spawn on the base and the level will just end anyway, so it doesn't matter. At this point, I've basically won. Yay! I beat the game! Of course, this is not about beating the game, it's about getting a high score. So now I loop. And now I'll just rush and just try doing stuff fast. Because I can, you know, why not? Maybe I'll have a better bonus round this time than last, because last really was a freaking travesty. And I'm sorry, what's with all these freaking tanks? There's like 100 tanks. Also, I try not to be too fast going horizontally when I'm lifting off, just because you never know what I'm going to run into. I have a little more prep time this way, as you just saw twice in a row with these freaking yellow planes. These things are monstrous. Also, I've only seen 1 bomber, so want to get on that. Bombers also have varying speeds, which is why I do try to go fast, because nothing is as fast as I am at my top speed, so I can eventually overtake these things. In case we're flying in the same direction. Like this. This happens to be a slow one, but you get the idea. Oh, I thought I got him. And I always kind of liked the way you see your debris, and the level won't end until all of your debris touches down. Oh, okay. Coincidence. And that's the level. Done. Let's try not sucking this time. I mean, you know, knock on wood. Where's the... There you are. I'll just go after whatever I can. You know, the more jets I destroy, the fewer there will be to ruin my day. Just try to keep one on screen at a time, eliminate one at a time. I'm already doing far better than I did the first time. That first time was just bad. Oh, I got him. Ah, this is enjoyable, man. This takes me back to when I was single digits years old. When computers were not for gaming. They had games, but there was no such thing as, like, a gamer, like, oh, I guess this thing's got a thing I can play. I'll do it, because why not? Oh, hey, wait a minute, wait for it. Lasted the full time. Hey! My death didn't even matter. I'll stay on the ground for these oil tankers. Let's see if I can make this a little more interesting. Or arguably less interesting, but at least I'm playing differently, right? Ah! That's why you gotta be careful on the ground. These volcano blasts will never reach the top of the screen, which is why you should stay in the air. But that's what the yellow planes are, so you have to make a decision. And the yellow planes, however, can follow you down here. And they have debris just like me. Or I should say just like I do. And mission's over, but I'm gonna loop the level, because I'm a badass. I almost died. Even if I can't take out every plane, I can definitely clean up the ground forces and get another tanker for more bonus points for me, with a terrible rolling of the R. Aww, that's okay, level's over. It's space-time. The lifting off is kind of the scariest part of all these missions, because you never know if something's going to jump you the moment you try positioning yourself. And again, look at all the crap on screen. Like I said, the UFOs themselves are not as big of a threat as the yellow planes, but just... there's just so much garbage on the screen. Ah! Well, this is the harder mission. And as far as I know, Head of Doom and Hostage never give you bonus missions, so that's alright. Had my bonus fun. Now for the boss? And again, the arrow indicator I didn't even notice last time tells me approximately where the Head of Doom is. He will never reach the top of the screen, by the way, but that means I have to get down to his level to fight him. And his bouncing, as you can see, is very erratic. You want to get those vertical bounces, because otherwise he'll pull some action like that and you don't know what to do. But these stupid little... yeah, these little guys will just jump around and mess with me. And I can't even take them out because that is the freaking Head of Doom. It's the Head of Doom, man. Best final boss ever. I mean, he's not the final boss, but he's the closest this game has to a boss. My base. Hostage time. I'm gonna go on the ground for the hostage. It's probably safer, actually. Now that I... well... famous last words. Foot in mouth. Oh, the hostage's location changed somehow, because why not? Hey. Hey. We're out of here. Hey, I just gained a life. Alright, now I'm going to play more erratically, because I'm going to do this till the game over. Hey. Aw. The falling bomber got me. I crashed into it as it was going down. Boom. Again. And that's why you don't lift off at a high speed, even if you do get a really cool death sequence. So here's a question. Do I have a 0 life? Or, wow. Do I have a 0 life or not? Guess we're finding out sooner than I thought. Aww. Game over. Well, there you have it. Great. Hey. So there you have it. The very first game I've ever played. And I don't know if you'd say beaten, but it got to the last thing it has to show you. There you have it. Jumpjet for MS-DOS. Until next time, everyone.